Hello and welcome back to Factorio. So last time we did a lot of stuff. I don't even know. I don't even know half of the things we did last time. But it's clear that we need to have some more fluid handling stuff. I'm gonna go get some iron, because clearly we are out of iron in my inventory again. This has of course never happened before. And I can't wait until I get logistics bots to provide me with the things that I need. There we go. We probably need at least one of these. I'm thinking of storing some of the light fuel that we have right now. I don't think we can do anything with it, and I'm not super interested in just flare stacking it. So it would be good. Gas condensates also. Sounds like a worthwhile thing to get on. Crude oil. I mean, we can just put this here. That should be it. Okay, now we're getting this. So what else do we need? I think that is it. That's it. We just need to wait a little bit for it. For the water purification thing, so we can do the cleansing of the sulfuric waste water. But that said, I mean, we're pretty confident in how we're gonna do that. We can just put this maybe here. And maybe so. We can obviously not do any of that yet. But we can go get the sulfuric waste water, because we're gonna want to route it all the way over here. This is raw something, fuel oil, base mineral oil. That is something else. Here we go. Here we go. Let's see. Ba-dum, bum, bum. Bum, bum. That's gonna be a little bit unaligned now, but that's fine. There we go. This here will provide us with sulfur on a belt. And so it will. I think, is this the last part we need? That's the question. Oop. Sulfur. If we can build blue science after this, that would be so amazing. Gonna need a little bit more of these, maybe 40, and then some of this. We're just gonna sit here a little bit and wait for it. See what happens. So we can check blue science in the meantime. Sodium hydroxide, we have that on a belt. Sulfur, we almost got that on a belt. Electronic circuit boards, we have that on a belt. engine units we were going to build over there. Actually, let me check engine units. See what layout that requires. So it's 7 of those machines. So 2 engine units per second. Oh wow, this is gonna require like 20 machines to make engine units. Boo. That's a little bit yikes, not gonna lie. That was 4, 8, 10. Yeah. Let's double this. Which we obviously do not have these for. Gonna need a lot more of those. So this is cleaning off sulfuric wastewater. There we go. I think these are going straight into a pair of clarifiers. We should probably get 2 clarifiers. Where? They should be here, right? No, they're in here. 2 clarifiers. Okay, ICBA. Just get these. Get rid of these for me. Can chop a little bit manually, but CBA with that. So this is how these are going to output. Okay, so engine unit recipe has not really changed. We're gonna need 4 iron pipes per second. How much is that? I think that's 2 of them. Yeah. So like 1 per line or something. That makes sense. We also need some more inserters. I think we're running out of iron again, which is so great. We did not get the clarifiers yet. It's kind of bad, but we'll get there. That can start with the process of just getting rid of all that sulfuric wastewater. That's gonna be great. Base mineral oil is now obviously also full. Let's build that when we get back, probably. Crude oil being full is not that bad. That's something that we can spend a lot of. Not super worried about that. I am, however, just slightly worried about our bus being so long right now. When we get the engine units, I would not be opposed to getting a freaking car. Also, I wouldn't be opposed of mixing in some solid fuel with the coal for power production. Just making that out of the light fuel oil thing. I think we can make solid fuel directly out of that. Where would that... wouldn't that be under petrochem? I guess not. Solid solid. Here we have flammables. Like 1 coke and 50 fuel oil is fairly. Oh, we can make this enriched fuel block. That's 10 liquid fuel. Ooh. Ooh. This is very good. That is very, very good stuff. That is the stuff that we want to run our trains on to start off with. Like that residual. Yeah. Like this is the thing that we really, really want. To be able to use those oil residuals to get the residual gas. Is there anything? Yeah, we can use methane to get that. I mean, we can use most of it, but the best part is, I think, using these. Because they literally have not a single other use. It's just for that. So we get rid of them from that process and we just turn it into some big boy fuel. And that will make me happy. So we obviously get all the way over here. And we realize that, hey, we need to put these clarifiers down. Because nothing is going on here. So we do put this down. And these trees are seriously in the way. So I'll remove that. That's completely fine. We have the sulfur coming in. I am just working at ironing this thing out. So this obviously goes there. We can probably... we don't have any of the normal circuits anymore. How far back are they? They are pretty far back. I also don't want to handcraft circuits. That sucks. Having a car. Maybe that's the dream. The Factorio dream of having a car. Owning your own car. I probably do not have a driver's license for the Factorio car. It's a little bit complicated to drive sometimes. I've totally never killed anything in my base with the car. Worst mistakes have happened with the Angel's crawler thing, the thing on the picture here. Cause it's so heavy that it can one-shot a warehouse super easy. Like just a small tap will one-shot a warehouse. And if that warehouse is full of actually useful things, then it's easy to get just a little bit sad at that point. Just slightly sad. So we're also going to need gears for this, right? And this setup is gonna need 1 gear per second, which this should provide. I mean, this is not super duper effective use of an assembling machine. On the other hand, this will be symmetrical. So there is that. And once it does fill up, it's just gonna be completely fine. There we go. There we go. So that's most of that actually sorted. It looks pretty aids. And all of this is going to allow us to have 8 of these, or 7. 5, 6, 7. That is 7. These they're gonna need 2 inputs. So what about if we build them there? This will go out to a belt that's coming in. That will go like this. And then we'll have another belt going like so. And that should be fine. I'm not gonna say that this turned out perfectly, but it looks pretty decent. Not gonna lie. So we just take this and copy this, and then we get rid of that. We probably need some more of these. Wow, we're just using a lot of these. It's kind of fine. Well, I think this is the spot. Something like this is fine for this setup. We'll have another belt coming in here, and then the science itself will go out on this belt. And it will go... Where is the military science? The military science is all the way up here. We'll go there. Can remove some of that, but it will go there. So engine units and... Well, we should probably stop making those and start making some belt instead. Maybe not all of the belts though. Could probably use a few undergrounds. These over here are only really interested in iron, which is pretty convenient. So iron is going to come in on that side, and that's gonna eat probably more than the whole belt. I don't think we finished this with the belt that I can craft. There is probably no way. We also need to get iron. Iron is pretty far back. Yeah, iron is actually really far back. So we'll have to run all the way back again. So we'll see what happens. I feel like I should probably craft a ton of belt right now. Can probably steal a little bit of this. Maybe make 200 belts at least. Something. There we go. Not really doing any research at the moment. I want that belt to fill up. We're also not using circuits for anything, really. So, let's get the iron going. Most of this is just gonna be a straight line of belt. Which I guess is good. It's gonna be one of these yellow ones. And I run out of underground. Gonna need more. More of that. So iron goes here. There we go. Obviously you build the wrong one. So iron is not needed for this, it's just needed for the other thing, right? That's fine. It's just needed for this. Well, that was a little bit off. There we go. That goes there. So then we're also going to need steel for this, right? I think steel will just come on the same kind of spot. And again, we're really lacking in terms of belt right now. Oh my god, steel is also far away. Far away AF. I was so excited, like, oh, finally, after like 2 hours of game time too late, I can finally get the blue science up and running. I was so excited. And then it's like the amount of belt that I've not been very far behind on this, pulling the resources up all the way. Guess it's fine. It's just one of those things when you play Bob and Angels and you're in the early game, there are so many different things, right? So many different things. And it's a huge problem, honestly. It's so noob unfriendly, because this so easily turns into that spaghetti mess that everyone really dislikes. We have made, I mean, at least a little bit clean so far. So we can just jump there and there. Actually, we'll need to jump there because we're gonna need to split that off. But we're almost there. I do enjoy how this looks. It is definitely an enjoyable look for me. We're getting to the edge here and I really want to turn the bus around. That's going to be an interesting experience. I have never turned a bus around before. So we'll see how that works. That will go there. Yeah. It's pretty good. That will go in here and then to the same spot but the other way. And this needs to pick up from a long distance, right? There we go. I mean, we're almost done with this. So engine units do come in on that side. No, that was the wrong. And sulfur is gonna come in up. Sulfur is gonna come in on that side, right? And that's gonna fill half a belt with engine units, half a belt with sulfur. That's fine. Now we need sodium hydroxide, which is also super far away. And the big boy circuits, which we have here. Like so. Half of that goes in there. And where do we have sodium hydroxide? It is here somewhere, isn't it? It's... okay, it is almost there. I did not expect that it would be that close. So it's almost there. That's really good. I don't know how many trips to the iron chest that we've made this episode alone. But I feel like it's quite a few at this point. We do have a lot of the undergrounds still. We do have a fair amount of splitters too. So that's really, really good. Most of this is being consumed at a much higher rate than we can produce it. Just sad. But what can we do? Sodium hydroxide is extremely slow at the moment. There's not gonna be a lot of scions coming from this. I'm not sure if that's wise or not, but it sure is gonna work. Why is iron stopping? Right, we had that yellow jump here that we did not complete. That's fine. That seems to be solved right now. We're gonna need a lot of power poles. Don't really care for making sure that these are on two sides of this belt, because that is not necessary. We only need to make sure. I think this needs to go on the top belt. I don't remember. But we need to check before we put that somewhere. So military science is on the bottom side of this belt. So this needs to go here. And then we're reverse jumping all over these. We need more underground. That's very clear at this point. Not sure that we have enough power poles for this. 3, 4. No, I don't think we do. I do not think we do. Is powered? Yeah, it is. Yeah, there's no way. We need more of these. I think that's gonna solve that. And here we also need this. We need a few more inserters. And some power poles. Oh God. These power lines. They look like shit. Not gonna lie. Yeah, this is gonna drain so much. Most of these are running. That means that we're getting a decent chunk of engines, and we're starting the blue science production right now. Sulfur is obviously stopped already. I'm guessing the sulfuric wastewater has just stopped because I don't know why. This has stopped because no, it's raw gas again. Fluid handling. It's a little bit rough, but it's fine. We'll deal with it. There we go. And we do have our first blue science. After 11 hours and 30 minutes instead of before 10 hours like the original goal was. We finally have it. That is really good. Unfortunately, this is locked behind modules, and I don't want to do modules right now. This here is not locked behind anything. But it's also... Oh, this is something that we're gonna need. I don't really want to up my coal consumption. I think we're already almost under 99k. Doing stuff with this light fuel oil, or fuel oil, doing stuff with that soon is probably very, very important. Oh well, that's gonna be it for this episode. Finally we have blue science. That opens up a lot of doors. We did research most of the things for trains, as far as I remember. We do have the ability to create rail, which needs a ton of iron. But, I mean, it's fine. We just need to get on that. We need like a whole chest full of rail. We do not want to get surprised later. So we're gonna get on that next time. Anyway, thanks for watching and have a really nice day.